Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and astrology stars come together to help you. By combining the visual messages of the tarot and the energy of astrology, you can be prepared for the opportunities and the challenges that are coming your way this month. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Queen of Wands. She suggests a sense of opportunity and confidence. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Emperor. He is a man of power and authority, and he gets things done. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Hanged Man. He represents the need to look at the world in a more spiritual light. The tarot card for the final week of the month is the Five of Wands. It suggests training for competition and overcoming obstacles. Capricorn, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Queen of Wands. This is a queen who has a lot of energy and personality. She has the power to attract what she needs and wants. Look at all the vibrancy of flowers around her. She also has the power to command and lead others. This card represents a good time to begin new things. You have the energy, vision, and confidence to follow through to your goals. So be willing to express your desires. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the 12th house in opposition to Mars in the 6th house, which can set off disagreements between your fears and the everyday activities of your partners and your co-workers. So try to create peace by understanding not only your responsibilities, but what other people have to do as well. Now, this is important because both Venus and Mercury in your 12th house square Neptune in the 3rd, and this can cause a sense of confusion and misunderstanding. Now, Neptune will go direct in your 3rd house, and this will help clear up disagreements caused by unwise announcements or conversations. So make sure you control your actions, as Mars will conjunct the full moon in your 6th house, which can spark unwise actions in your daily routine or even in your work situation. So be a little bit aware of what you're doing and saying. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Emperor. It shows a man of power seated on the throne of power. He is in command and he has proven himself to be a success. There are ram's heads on the throne, and he has all the symbols of power in his hands. He represents that it's time to use your power to create what you want and need in life. You have all the tools and the proven ability. So go after what you want to achieve. Now, the second week opens with sensual Venus in your 12th house squaring excessive Jupiter in your 3rd. Now, this is a combination that calls for common sense, or you may find yourself in trouble with friends who may not be communicating very honestly and straightforward. Now, your optimism may need to be adjusted, or you may run into some problems of excessiveness. Now, there is a helpful Sun-Saturn sextile, and that goes into your 2nd house, and this can be just what's needed, as good financial planning and common sense budgeting can save the day. Now, the Sun will square Neptune in the 3rd, and this reinforces the need for mental clarity, especially with any travel plans or communications issues. The tarot card for the 3rd week of the month is the Hanged Man. The card shows a man hanging upside down from a cross or a tree. He's looking out into the distance. Now, this suggests a need to view the world from a different perspective. You may have been following along a path that was too predictive and perhaps self-limiting. By viewing the world upside down, you are given the opportunity to see things in a new way. So rather than being nailed to the cross of materialism, you may start seeing things from a more spiritual light. This leads to inspiration, which can be seen as the halo around the hangman's head. Now, as we look into the astrology, the third week brings positive energy as Mercury in your first house trines Uranus in the fifth. Now, this is a potential winner when it comes to creativity and romance. You need to develop a new approach and share it with significant others. Now, they can help give you valuable support. And speaking of support, Jupiter will enter your fourth house, bringing a sense of optimism when dealing with home, family, and security issues. You may need to be more cooperative with others and not be overly independent. Now, this is usually a very beneficial energy, and it can help you build self-confidence, but it does require some self-control and direction. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Five of Wands. It shows a number of men sparring with each other. Now, this may not represent an actual battle, but rather a practice session. Now, this represents that there may be a competitive situation or some type of obstacle in the way of your success. You may have to make some adjustments so you can meet the challenges of life. If you are willing to learn, you may yet win the game. Now, as we look into the fourth week, it begins with a new moon that falls into your first house and your sign. Now, this is the most special time of the year, especially when it comes to family and tradition, and you may be more emotional than usual. You'll want all your plans to go just right. So give any celebrations an extra loving touch. Now, Mercury will go retrograde in your first house at the end of the week, so some unexpected responsibilities may show up. Now, Mercury is the planet of communications, and there is excess energy in the air. So be careful with how you speak to people, how you communicate, and in any type of movement or travel. Just be aware. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.